fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. That's right, guys, and you're getting ready for another comic book review. That's right, guys, and today we are talking about blank Justice League of America issue number 5. In the last issue, we were left hanging with freaking Catwoman getting blown in the head. And you know what? You're like, dude, she just got killed. And you're like, but there's no way she can die. There's no way that DC is going to let Catwoman die. It's impossible. So everyone was speculating what's going to happen. Well, who's Catwoman? Who's the death? Who was the person that died? Was it a robot? Was it Martian Manhunter? Who was it? And let's just say that a lot of us guessed right. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about the writer and the artist. Our writer is obviously Jeff Johns, who writes this book, and this book has been great. It's been like this wild card book. You never expected a bunch of second-rate heroes or villains or whatever it was to be such a great team and just go forward with these battles and stuff like that in this story. And it just Jeff Johns really knows how to take a character into development and make you really interested in them. I think that's why he was put on this book for that reason. Brett Booth is the artist that does this particular issue, and he did the last issue as well. And unfortunately, this is his last issue on this run that he did. And it's sad because I love his artwork in this story. It's awesome. Here we have a picture here of Shaggy Man, and you got all of the characters in here like Stoplight, whatever that guy's name is, and some weird characters, and Blockbuster. But again, here's another picture of Martian Manhunter, and that kind of gives away what just happened. But the art is phenomenal in this particular issue. I'll show you a picture of Stargirl here. She makes her appearance right here. She comes out and she, disobeys Amanda Waller's actual orders. Here you have a facial expression right here of her. I really enjoy the artwork in here. It's just a masterpiece when it comes to the action scenes in the panel. Just a great book to look at. Very exciting. What did this story have to offer? It was a lot. There was so much going on in this book. I was like overloaded. You get introduced to Simon Baz finally in the Justice League of America, but his introduction was kind of disappointing. It was kind of like, hey, we want to get you introduced to this and that, and and he's like, well, I don't go anywhere with this guy. His name's Badge, and blah blah blah. I want to get back to normal, and boom, all kinds of shit just happens. And then it's like after that, it goes into the page of what happened with Catwoman, and this is a spoiler. If you don't want to know what happens, wait about 10 seconds. Okay, ready, go. Catwoman's not dead. She is actually Martian Manhunter, which was obviously very predictable. A lot of us were talking about that. It could have been him to begin with. So that's just what happened here. You get to see some awesome battles between Hawkman and this Shaggy Man, who is actually a huge robot, and the capture of Dr. Evo. Interesting stuff in here. Stargirl makes her appearance in the book and actually finally does some action, which I loved in this issue. I just loved seeing her personality come out finally and actually have her do something besides being press control or public relations or whatever it is that she was doing. And it was great to see her go against Amanda Waller's orders in the book, because she was ordered to stay at headquarters. And when you go against Amanda Waller, that's freaking awesome, because that woman is a bitch and she needs to die. I wish she was in this freaking coffin because she pisses me off. I can't stand her. But we can see this real action-packed battle between the Justice League of America and Captain Evo, or Dr. Evo, and all his creatures. And you get to see all kinds of dialogue in here. And the next thing you find out is after the battle that Amanda Waller wants nothing to do with the JLA anymore. She's just like that after one battle, it's all done. I want them replaced. I want them gone, and that's it. And Steve Trevor's like, hold on. You're the one that put this together. We're going to see it through. And in the end, it's like all a ploy. It's like she wants it. She wants them to fail, or she wants something out of this. I mean, she's like, oh, it's almost too easy. She's a bitch. I can't stand her. And when we find out coming up with the Trinity War is that we find out that they go and they find Pandora's box here, like an image of it, and they put it together. So that was pretty interesting. And then at the end of the actual issue, you get introduced to Dr. Light, and he's like, "Please help me," and that's it. Dude, there's a lot of stuff going on in this book, man. But nevertheless, it was a great book. It was a nice issue. Just real busy for me, and if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss something in this book. The only thing I was really disappointed about was the cliffhanger from last issue. It was really pointless. It was just a distraction to basically move forward with the next part of the story, and it was quickly erased. Like, she's dead, it's no more, and 2 pages later, and she's back. So it was kind of a distraction, and I didn't like that. I thought if they were going to kill somebody, maybe kill somebody off. I don't know, but it was just I didn't like that part of it, and it was like quickly erased. It was like Simon Baz is introduced. Okay, he's thrown in there. Again, spoiler: Catwoman. She's not dead. Let's get her back into battle. Let's do this battle in the middle. Let's introduce this. Let's do this, and it was just like, oh man, there's a lot. So I just wish there was maybe another issue or so, or a longer issue, because we go into the Trinity War next month, and there's a lot going on there. So I felt like they rushed it. So as an overall grade for this particular issue, I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars for me. Good issue, solid issue, but a little rushed and a little disappointed with the cliffhanger. Great art, but I'm disappointed that the artist is leaving. So, guys, tell me what you thought of Justice League of America. Were you disappointed in the beginning of this issue? And you think that the death was a waste of time? So, guys, give me your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And, guys, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. See you soon, guys. Bye.